We have battery on, isolator on, wire working, switch on. Now JB's checking his Hong Kong Book of Kung Fu, because this isn't what I had before. It's not like battery, fuse, switch, load. Oh no, that'd just be too easy for JB. It's all singing, all dancing, Bluetooth controlled.
We can take it all back out.
No, that's all right. No, I quite like this new layout.
We could run some of this up the pipe, and then we could cover it. Will you stop whizzing that camera about?
Hey, I'm the MTV generation, you know.
I'm trying to keep it in shot, and then we could wrap it in some of this thick quilter stuff.
Yeah. I take it they're fireproof.
I was just saying, because I have to repeat everything so you can video what I've just said.
Well, make it look spontaneous, like this stuff that, you know, you just thought of it.
I was just saying, this is, idle chat, that I like going around the middle of Lidl and seeing what they've got.
This Parkside glue gun here. That is little own brand.
It doesn't have to be expensive, it just does the job.
So I was just about to get up and JB...
Yeah, well, with breakfast in bed, isn't it?
Brought me breakfast. Well, I'll get up and eat it. Yeah, thank you, man.
All right, no problem.
Nice.
I'll get the tea.
Wow. Good morning. Oh, wow. Nice one. And don't forget Adventure in Van Diesel's charger. Right, day 2, where we are. JB has got the 12 volt and earth to go in the back, which will feed the control panel and go off to other circuits like phone chargers and lights. He's extended the leads coming down from the solar panel into the box of tricks he's installed in the front there.
Into the whatchamacallit.
Yeah. Right, there's the box of gizmos here, which is basically you've got 100 amp hour leisure battery. You've got fuse boxes. Yeah, you've got
box,
earth bars.
Yeah.
You've got isolation switches at the front there. And you've got an MPPT, a multi-point power transfer
maximum
converter.
Power point tracking.
Yeah, maximum power point tracking. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, it just turns the excess voltage into amps, really. Over 12 volts. If the panel puts out 30, the excess gets converted into more current.
Exactly. I mean, God, he interrupts me. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Excellent.
And and it obviously gains its power both off the solar panel and the engine running from the alternator.
Got it.
And amazingly, this car comes from the factory with a 150 amp alternator. Isn't that amazing?
Crazy.
Well, after all the malarkey we had with drawstrings yesterday, JB is putting these wires through the trunking conduit first, so you don't have to mess around with drawstrings when it's in situ. If you can read the description of this video, and if you can write an email, then maybe you can buy a silent diesel pump. I have some more history of JB's development of his silent diesel pump. This is the circuit board he designed. I mean, he had printed, but he designed and commissioned this circuit to be built for him to put these components on. Dual pump controller, JB Smith 2021. Wow.
That was the first one, and that was the second one.
Oh, it's evolved.
Oh yeah.
You can see there, more capacitors, more resistors,
Yeah.
more chips,
Yeah.
and then
1.5.
oh, and on the next one you can see you've got an integrated circuit there, and wow.
Yeah, what's that?
And then
Oh, there was 1.
input and output leads.
There was 1.3.
That's version 1.3. Okay, you to get the whole history.
Yeah.
Fuel pump controller 1.3 JB
yeah.
Smith.
There was 2.0.
Oh, whoa, 2.0. That's a big version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there was 2.2.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're currently on 2.4.
All right. Oh, here and there it is. This is what you'll be getting now if you buy his silent diesel pump. And that's the nature of inventions, is it takes so long. Firstly, to come up with the idea. I mean, everyone's had the idea that I hate my tapping diesel pump, but this guy, this very British man in his very British shed, thought, you know, damn it, I'm going to solve that ridiculous problem. I don't have a van.
I haven't got a van.
And a diesel pump, but I've been watching so many YouTube videos, I think, by golly, I can fix this. And
I've had an idea about what to do about it for years.
oh,
And it wasn't until we had lockdown that I thought, oh, I'll get one of these pumps and have a go. I was bored. I was bored during.
have a go.
Yeah, have a go during lockdown.
I mean, how many people have a go at designing circuit boards with integrated circuits that can convert the pulse from a Chinese diesel pump controller, modulating it so it's just right to control a very different machine? And it wasn't just the control board, it was the machine that he built with it as well. So yeah, what a guy. And you can see there are various iterations of the machine here. Makes you proud to be British, to know that. Yes.
Oh.
Trucks away, chaps.
I can't quite do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Hands upside down, over your face like that. You see, then you've got the deer stalker going down the side. Oh. I hope you say that.
Like something like Batman and Robin.
Yeah, you look like a gimp superhero.
Yeah, fair enough, thanks.
And the very reason we've been able to afford this entire project, JB's wonderful silent diesel pump. Don't ask me about it. In the contents will be JB's email address. You write to him. What they're selling for?
99 for a standard. That's UK posted. And 129 for the anti-siphon pump. UK posted.
Anti-siphon pump. That means you don't. That means if you've got the tank above the level of the pump, you're going to need the anti-siphon valve on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, it'll just flow straight through and flood. There is the aforementioned anti-siphon valve. Now JB's going to install the loom, which obviously connects up the pump to the power source to the control unit.
Yeah.
And of course to the
I
heater.
can never get this right first time. Look at that. Yeah.
This part of the loom is the control panel, which I'm going to run over the top of the door and down somewhere nice and accessible, somewhere like that. Yeah, but this train is in full flow now. Well, that's fairly quiet. It's really a whisper. It's not that loud at all. You know, on a busy street, no one would hear you. So 16, yeah, it's now, it's warm in here, yeah, with that on. Yeah. And yeah, 0 parts per million still.
Well, hang on.
Oh, right outside the exhaust. Ah, there we go. Still, not much pollution at all. That's right outside the exhaust pipe. folks. JB's happy with the test. He's screwing back on the inspection hatch to the silent diesel pump, and importantly, there's no carbon monoxide inside the cabin, which is nice. Well, that's the end of day 2, folks. That was a most productive day. Thank you, JB.
It's all right. Cut.
So Q, I hear the vehicle's ready.
Yes, Bond. Right, pay attention 007. Let's have a look at the van and I'll show you what the details are. Right, we've got 100 amp hour pure carbon AGM battery, good down to 60% depth of charge, 2,500 cycles.
That's 10 years, Q.
Yeah, which is 007. One for the alternator, one for the battery, and one for the solar. The battery 007. This is measuring amp hours and voltage continuously, and you also have a display screen inside which is wired to your Renogy, which will give you similar information. This is very important. 7. We have the Renogy 50 amp DC to DC charger here with maximum power point tracking as well, and that will do 50 amps total, so that will combine your solar and your alternator charging and give you a maximum of 50 amps, whether it be from the alternator or from your solar, which is actually 10.
Impressive, Q.
So listen up 007, we've also got a pure sine wave inverter here for good for 3,000 watts, 6,000 peak, but don't go to 6,000 peak please.
Would I, Q?
And you have a 2 kilowatt diesel heater which is actually plumbed into your main fuel tank, and the silent pump naturally 007, available for order, link in the description. And for day and night mode you have the foldable bed there, so you can extend and retract, and round the back here we have 36 watts rear light. You have your reversing sonar sensors here with a display up at the console to give you a readout how close you are to the person behind when you're reversing.
Now that is impressive, Q. Just one thing left, Q.
Just one thing, 007. Bring her back, won't you?
Have I ever damaged company property before, Q?
Yes. And 3 months emergency food supply 007 in case you're unsuccessful in overturning the New World Order.
Again, JB.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, glad to have helped.
Oh, yeah, you have. Thank you.
All right, bon voyage. See you sometime. Okay, bye.